All right, welcome. You made it into you made it as a either self-nomination or nominated by somebody else organization for a Connect for a Cause. So I'm going to guide you through this video based on which it is. If you nominated yourself, press this button. If you nominated somebody else, press this button, because it'll help you identify what it is that you're going to share or how you're going to share. But our first step is just to make sure that you are visible on the page and that you have the equipment that you need in order to help start to grow your supporters network, unlock benefits, and start having some, what's going on here? And start having, start accessing some cool tools and resources, okay? Now, you don't have to do anything outward focused yet. You want to take a look at the page, make sure that the little blurb is to your liking, your logo is to your liking, your web page is right, etc. That's the first step. At that point, you are live and people are able to find you on the page. People are able to add themselves to you as to your organization as a supporter. All good. But it would be nice, right, for you to be able to access the names of the people who add themselves as a supporter, which means that we need to know who are the people in the organization that should be able to access that information. So the key thing is just make sure that you've added yourself as a supporter, and whoever is in charge of monitoring your page will flip the switch, whatever, and don't yell at me, and make you an admin. At that point, you'll be able to access the information. You'll be able to turn on, if you want, notifications. You'll be able to check stats, etc., etc. Okay. Now, the next step is for you to give a little bit of information about how your new group, your growing list of supporters can support you. So that means you might want to say, okay, well, here, you can give us money, or you can volunteer, or you can donate in-kind materials, or you can become part of our board, or whatever it is that you want. That just helps people see the different ways that they can support the mission that you've already described. Another thing that is really valuable is for you to record a video like this. This would be a video that just says, hi, I'm blank blank. I'm the executive director of blank blank. And this is what our organization does. You can have it be as long or as short as you want. It could be the exhaustive history of your organization, or it could just be, thanks so much. we're excited to be here. We're excited to be growing our network. Every new person adds to our capacity to accomplish our mission, et cetera, et cetera. That then can go onto your webpage, and that can become part of how people meet you. Now, we also every week host something called Networking for Good, which is a online networking event where we invite the different organizations that we're meeting, the different businesses who are nominating organizations, the businesses who are joining as supporters to come meet each other, talk about what they love about the organization. And that can be a fine time for you, if you want, to be able to do that and introduce yourself. It's also a great time for your supporters to jump on and get recorded testimonials, success stories, case studies, etc., that they can add to their pages. That every supporter has a specific, supporters profile where they can share why they support you, how they support you. You can identify which of them are this type of donors or volunteers, etc., if you want. So there's a lot of tools in there. All of that is really setting the stage for the next step. And the next step is inviting people to become supporters. Now, the Networking for Good event is a good example of how we do things. We create an activity. We let you know about the activity. We invite you to invite your supporters to the activity, or put it on your social media and invite people, come and learn more about blank and blank organization, add yourself as a supporter, share your stories, etc. All of this is basically a networking event, but it's networking for good, as the name implies. So that is the first step, is to engage your supporters, because now what we have done for you is we've created a tool that allows your supporters to get engaged in advance of or parallel to or simultaneous to donating money, volunteering, etc. And our whole concept is that the more supporters you have, the more support you can attract. So getting 100 people, getting 200 people, getting 500 people, getting 1,000 people to know what your organization does, to care about your mission, to even think creatively about how they can help is a powerful mission multiplier. So you can start sharing with your list. They then get some tools to share and invite their people to it. And then as you start to unlock benefits and tools on your way to trying to win the challenge, you even get to connect potentially with some of our volunteers or some of the groups that we reach out to, social, business, alumni groups, and we're encouraging them to get involved with volunteering and support, etc. So I don't want to overwhelm you. There are lots of cool benefits that you can unlock by simply inviting people to become the supporter of your organization. As you do that, that unlocks benefits and tools and resources for you guys. But that's the starting point.